In episode 22, the Spider Lord switched targets. Yue Zhongmian, who had the top aggro, had already followed Mu Yunshen's lead and gone after the smaller spiders. Lord Grimm, who was in charge of clearing the small spiders, had already foreseen this move. The spiders he'd left behind were specifically heading for Yue Zhongmian. The most dangerous phase, the bosses in rage, had passed. The fight had now devolved into a game. Laughing and joking, they bullied the Spider Lord, finally towing the strongest creature in the spider cave to its death. First to flash was the system prompt. Lord Grimm, Tian Qi, Mu Yunshen, Qiansheng Li, and Yue Zhongmian had completed the first clear of the spider cave's hidden boss, the Spider Lord.
Whoa, that was awesome.
Tian Qi and the others cheered excitedly. If they could, they would have hoisted Lord Grimm into the air. They were certain, without him, this fight would have been impossible. Keeping the Spider Lord in an infinite stun was already putting immense pressure on them. But the real challenge was handling the smaller spiders. Even more terrifying were his clutch saves mid-fight. And finally, his pinpoint control over the ads by reading their aggro. And then the overall strategy design, it's beyond words. Tian Qi and the others were truly at a loss for words. In all their time playing Glory, they'd never seen, never even imagined someone this incredible.
Brother Expert, we got 4 strong spider silks.
Tian Qi ran over to check the loot dropped by the Spider Lord. He reported to Yeshu, then readily chose to give up his claim. The other two also kept silent, honoring the agreement without touching a thing.
Thanks.
Yeshu thanked him, then walked over and collected the 4 strong spider silks into his inventory.
The rest are yours.
Yeshu was a man of his word.
Ah, no. You take it all. You take it all.
In the game, it was rare for players to politely defer loot after a drop. But utterly convinced by Yeshu's prowess, they handed it over without a second thought. Besides the strong spider silk, the Spider Lord also dropped 2 vials of spider venom, a pair of level 15 Powerwood long boots, a blue tier light armor piece that adds 3 points to strength. On top of that, it even dropped a purple weapon, a Peachwood Tachi, level 15, weight 2.6 kilograms, attack speed 8, physical attack 165, magical attack 178, plus 10 to strength, intelligence plus 14. The Tachi is a blade-type weapon used by the swordsman class. Its attack power leans heavily toward the magical attribute. In Glory, weapons always lean more towards either physical or magical damage. The Myriad Manifestations Umbrella's perfectly balanced stats are a dead giveaway. It's a custom silver weapon. In comparison, this Peachwood Tachi's stats are on par with the Myriad Manifestations Umbrella. A level 15 purple weapon is equivalent to a level 5 silver weapon. However, this Peachwood Katana possesses an additional attribute, and its attack speed is a full tier higher than the Myriad Manifestations Umbrella. In terms of raw stats alone, it's already superior. Yeshu saw the Tachi and remarked on his good fortune today. Blue gear is a guaranteed drop from a boss, and hidden materials always come from hidden bosses. But that skill book earlier and this purple weapon now, those are pure luck of the draw finds. Even if low-level gear gets replaced quickly, having a purple weapon like this from levels 15 to 20 will still make you far more formidable than the average player. And being a purple weapon, it can be used all the way up to level 25. Just for this blade, it would be worth it for a player who originally didn't plan to play a swordsman class during their unspecialized phase to switch and level up as one first. All 4 of them swallowed hard, especially Mu Yunshen and Yue Zhongmian. As players who already specialized in swordsman classes, this weapon was a perfect fit.
This blade is useless. Whoever wants it can take it.
Yeshu gave it a look, then decisively chose to pass. He didn't pick the spider venom or the lumberjack boots either. He's sticking exactly to what he said earlier.
Brother Expert, you should take it all.
Tian Qi said with genuine sincerity.
If you hadn't let us, we'd never have seen any of this.
If you all hadn't teamed up, taking down the Spider Lord would have been tough for me.
The 4 of them froze. Did you hear that? He didn't say we couldn't kill it, just that it would be difficult. Yeshu decisively gave up the claim, so Tian Qi and the other 3 didn't stand on ceremony. They were old friends, so dividing the loot went smoothly. The spider venom is just for selling. Whoever picks it up is fine. We'll split the money later. The linen boots were a common blue item. Everyone rolled for it, and Mu Yunshen crushed the competition with a perfect 100. As for the Peachwood Tachi, based on the classes they planned to play, it should have gone to either Mu Yunshen or Yue Zhongmian. Mu Yunshin had just claimed the sharpwood boots. Though they were far less valuable than the peachwood katana, he gave it up without a second thought. Yui Zhongmian ended up with the peachwood katana, a mix of excitement and a strange feeling washing over him. First clear of Spider Cave, now first clear of the Spider Lord. 2 massive experience bonuses secured. Lord Grimm had already reached level 12, and Tian Qi and the others were guaranteed to level up once they left this dungeon. Next, they went to take down the regular boss. It was a familiar routine, and they wrapped it up quickly. Emerging from the dungeon, Yue Zhongmian was conflicted again. He'd already made up his mind to leave the party as soon as they were out. But he'd just gotten the peachwood tachi, taking the gear, and then bailing felt a bit dishonorable. Leaving now felt wrong, but staying after Tian Qi's challenge would be a total loss of face. In the end, Tian Qi was the one who knew how to handle things. He came over and greeted them, acting as if his words in the dungeon had just been a joke, and that was that. Lord Grimm took the lead, and the party entered the Spider Cave once more. Compared to Yue Zhongmian's inner turmoil, the group from Blue River Guild, led by Blue River himself, was even more frustrated. They'd missed the first clear for the Spider Cave dungeon. 2 of the 3 hidden bosses had already been snatched. This was their 4th run, and they still hadn't encountered one. Just as the group was stewing in their frustration, another system announcement popped up. The last of the Spider Cavern's 3 hidden bosses, the Spider Warrior, had been claimed for its first clear. So, the first clear on the Spider Warrior went to Herb Garden, one of the 3 major guilds, and the first to clear that hidden boss, that was a player from another of the big 3 guilds, Tyrannical Ambition. This shows that the 3 major guilds should be evenly matched, but now this guy called Lord Grimm has popped up. He's currently on the 10th server's first clear leaderboard 3 times, and he's led his team to snatch 2 of the top spots on the level 10 stage leaderboard. This has left Blue Brook Guild looking pretty bad right now. As for the hidden boss, if you just can't run into it, you can only chalk it up to bad luck. But the 10 seconds of that dungeon's first clear, just thinking about it now makes him want to vomit blood. The first clear was completely gone. Blue River and the others continued their dungeon run, but their spirits had clearly flagged.
Just what is the deal with this Lord Grimm, anyway? Tell the people over at the village to keep an eye out.
Blue River said with some irritation, yet Ye Shu and his crew, whom they found so distasteful, were in high spirits, running dungeons back to back, thoroughly enjoying their busy work. The first night of the 10th server's grand opening passed in a whirlwind of activity, leaving some players elated and others disheartened.